Hey, welcome to the Daily Beard for June 19th, 2019, and it's question of the weekday. Now, if you've noticed the last 2 months, my thumbnail at the beginning, that picture has changed. It used to be a Lego thing of me screaming. Now it's a picture of me putting my arm out, and it says Daily Beard. So to start, that was done by my friends, Dan and Mark Bardo. I don't know if just Dan or Mark did it or if they did it together, but they have a channel called BroTunes on Instagram. So I'd highly recommend checking it out. They do a lot of cool artwork. And I've known them for a long time, and they've done a lot of artwork for me over the years for YouTube. So they were kind enough to put together some new thumbnail stuff for me. So and because of that, they also gave me questions. So I'm going to answer one of their questions this time. So Dan asked the question. The problem is they're twins, Dan and Mark, and the only thing different is their hair length that I can tell. So I can never remember. Wow, there's an airplane going right overhead. I can never tell which one's which, and I can never remember which one's which because they're always Dan and Mark to me. Anyway, so. I'm going to go with Dan's question this time, and in a couple weeks I'll answer Mark's. But Dan's question was, there are rumors that Robin will be a part of the new Batman series. Do I think it'll work? And they're saying should Robin be young? Because Robin sometimes is like preteen, and let's start this off. Batman is a superhero, and for anyone who doesn't know, possibly one of my favorite. Well, he is one of my favorite superheroes. I have a tattoo and everything. And in the comics, Batman is if you don't know, for all one person who's like, who's Batman? He's a rich guy that basically fights crime because his parents were killed, and he takes on a young ward at one point. He takes on someone who's a kid that is orphaned, and basically trains him with him eventually to fight crime. And so there have been several Robins in the comics. There's been like one that was a kid, one that was a teenager, and then like the one who's grown up and become a different character. Now he's not Robin anymore. And there's one that is now in the comics, it's his actual son, literally has become Robin. So they're doing a new Batman movie. They're casting a new Batman. They've cast Robert Pattinson, which I don't know what to think about because I hate the Twilight stuff, but I've seen some really decent movies from that man, so that have nothing to do with sparkly vampires. So I'm going to give him a shot. Like, what other choice do I have at this point? But still wasn't my choice. But do I think Robin should be in the movie? Yes, I do. I think it's time. I think it's time to have the Bat mythos expanded, not just have Batman, especially if they're going to make a proper run at doing a cinematic universe. Robin should be part of it. But yes, I agree, should be a teenager, 16, 17, not 12. It's just unrealistic. Most 12-year-olds would get their ass handed to them in every way, even if they're super badass. Unless the only way they could do it, like if he's 13, is if it's supposed to be Batman's son, Damian Wayne, because in the comics, Damian Wayne has literally been trained since birth to be an assassin. And then literally when Batman gets a hold of him, he's like, stop killing people. We don't kill people. But to answer your question, Dan, yes, I do think Robin should be a part of this. But if it's the only way it can be a younger one is if it's actually Damian Wayne. If it's not, then if it's going to be Dick Grayson or Jason Todd, which I can't see, or any of the other incarnations of Robin, and it should be a guy. I know there's a girl Robin eventually, but that's not. There are a lot of great girl characters. We don't need to swap it out for that. So I think it'd be useful if they did it. So yeah, there's my answer. I would like to see them in the new Batman movie, which eventually is going to be made. Have Robin as part of it. He doesn't have to be the main part of it. Like it could be about maybe discovering him, or actually no, I'd prefer he already be established, really, if I'm being honest. But he doesn't have to be in every scene with Batman. But he should be part of that universe. So there's your answer. So thank you for your question of the week, Dan. Thanks for the thumbnails, for those great pictures. And if you have a question for me, please ask it. I will guarantee an answer, just not necessarily on here. I got asked one about Bill C-16, I wasn't about to do a video on that right now, so I answered that on Twitter. And thanks for watching. God bless.